Exclusive, Manchester United targets £60 million transfer of Wolves star to fill striker void. Manchester United scouts have watched Matheus Cunha during his time at Wolves, while West Ham's Mohammed Kudus is well known to boss Erik ten Hag, whose own future remains in question. Manchester United have £60 million rated Wolves strike star Matheus Cunha in their sights. And they are also on the trail of West Ham's African star Mohammed Kudus. Old Trafford scouts consistently tracked Brazilian attacker Cunha last season, and is believed to be high on their list of targets as United look to replace departed Frenchman Anthony Martial. Erik ten Hag only has two recognised senior strikers in Rasmus Hojlund and Marcus Rashford, and a new forward is one of several high-priority signings this summer. And 25-year-old Cunha has emerged as a player United would like to recruit, even though he's only been at Wolves for a season. Cunha starred in his first full season in the Premier League after his £44 million switch from Atletico Madrid last summer, following a loan spell where he helped keep Wolves in the top flight under ex-boss Julen Lopetegui. The South American scored 14 goals, 12 in the league, and made 8 assists in an impressive season, and his absence towards the end of the season was a big reason for Wolves' drop down the table. And he perfectly fits the profile of players Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to attract as he tries to move United forward: aggressive, dynamic and ambitious. Wolves will resist any attempt to lose Cunha, who is thought to be on around £60,000 a week at Mainoo. But United are prepared to double the Brazilian's wages in their efforts to persuade Cunha to join Ratcliffe's revolution. United also like West Ham's 23-year-old Ghanaian attacker Kudus, who also scored 14 goals last season after joining from Ajax, where he played under ten Hag. But United could potentially lose out to Liverpool, with Kudus also on their radar as they look to soften the blow of potentially losing Mo Salah, who has been linked with a move to the Saudi Pro League before next season. Matheus Cunha has already made Wolves' feelings clear as Man United targets £60 million transfer. Matheus Cunha is thought to fit the profile of players that Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to sign as he takes Manchester United forward. Matheus Cunha has already made his Wolverhampton Wanderers feelings clear amid links to Manchester United. United are claimed to have the £60 million rated attacker in their sights, and have sent out scouts to watch him last season. According to the Mirror, Cunha is believed to be high on their list of targets to replace Anthony Martial. The Frenchman announced he would be departing Old Trafford upon the expiration of his contract. Signing another striker is thought to be priority for Erik ten Hag, who only has two senior strikers in Rasmus Hojlund and Marcus Rashford. The Mirror adds that United would be prepared to double his wages to persuade Cunha to join Ratcliffe's revolution. The Brazilian is thought to be on around £60,000 a week at Mainoo. Wolves would be reluctant to part ways with Cunha, who has established himself as a key player for Gary O'Neill's side. The attacker himself says he is happy and determined to lead Wolves to Europe. "I am very excited to be here, very excited for the future with Wolves," he told the Express and Star. "I am happy, that is the most important thing for me. I pass moments that I don't want to pass again. Moments where I do not feel like I want to play football, where I feel very bad. Now I feel very happy and you want to do your best. I look forward with excitement at Wolves. Maybe we can show we are not a team to be relegated to the Championship. Maybe we can show we are a team that can go for Europe. I hope so. We never know the future, but I hope so. We can show everyone the potential that we have." Cunha completed the £44 million move from Atletico Madrid last summer. He scored 14 goals and made 8 assists in all competitions in his debut season. Mohammed Kudus names Man United star as his toughest opponent, and tells players copying his celebration that they will have to start paying taxes on it. West Ham star first did his memorable celebration after scoring against Arsenal. Man United trio Garnacho, Mainoo and Hojlund did it together at Old Trafford. Mohammed Kudus does not mind players copying his iconic celebration, but warns they will have to start paying taxes if it continues. The West Ham forward celebrated his strike against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup last November by sitting on an advertising board, facing the pitch and with his back to the crowd. Now the Kudus celebration is a phenomenon. Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah copied it and the entire West Ham under-21 team reproduced it. And it was considered iconic when Alejandro Garnacho, Kobbie Mainoo, and Rasmus Hojlund did it together after Garnacho scored for Manchester United against West Ham at Old Trafford last month. Kudus told The Times, "I wanted to do something out of the box because most celebrations are pretty normal, sliding and stuff. I wanted to add more meaning to me scoring. It's all about sitting down, resting after scoring a goal, but literally there's no deeper meaning than that. Even when I, first, did it there were talks that people were doing it before, though I didn't see anybody doing it that way. But, yeah, other players are allowed to do it, but soon they will have to start paying taxes. I just see it as something to make people happy and worth the ticket they bought. Football is about the 3 points and the emotions at stake, but also football is an entertainment and there's more stuff to it. Yeah. I'm still just having fun in the playground." Kudus named Man United defender Luke Shaw as his toughest opponent so far, but he says that none have been easy and the intensity is what marks out the Premier League. He added, "You can't underrate any team. Every game is difficult. When I was at Ajax, if you went in 60%, 70%, you were still going to win. But here even the small teams can surprise. Every game is work time and you can't switch off. I love it, you know." West Ham return to action on Saturday when they face Newcastle at St James Park. They also still remain in the hunt for silverware after making it through to the quarter-finals of the Europa League. Looking to build on their Conference League triumph from last season, David Moyes' side will face Xabi Alonso's Bayer Leverkusen in the last 8 next month. Manchester United eye Ghana superstar Mohammed Kudus for next season. Manchester United are eyeing Ghana's talented attacker, Mohammed Kudus, to bolster their squad ahead of the next season, GhanaSoccerNet.com understands. However, the Red Devils are hesitant to meet the hefty price tag attached to the player. Kudus has emerged as a viable target for Man United, who are keen on landing the highly rated player. The Ghana superstar impressed at West Ham, scoring 8 goals and providing 6 assists in his debut Premier League season after joining from Ajax. The 23-year-old was also instrumental in the Europa League, having scored 5 goals in 9 matches for the Hammers, making one of the best players in the competition. His versatility, playing both as a right winger and attacking midfielder, makes him an attractive asset. Kudus' familiarity with Man United's manager, Erik ten Hag, from their time at Ajax, could work in his favour. Although the transfer fee for Kudus is unknown, it's likely to be substantial, given his impressive performance and West Ham's investment last summer. Man United must weigh their options carefully, considering the significant investment required to secure the services of Kudus. Marcus Rashford's summer transfer reality as Manchester United face £40 million issue. The latest Manchester United news as the club face a decision over the forward's future in the summer transfer window. Manchester United might have to take a hit if they decide to cash in on forward Marcus Rashford this summer. The academy graduate has had a difficult season at Old Trafford, with his poor form leading to him losing his place in the England squad for this summer's European Championships. After scoring a total of 30 goals in the previous season, Rashford managed just 8 in the 2023-24 campaign. It has led to suggestions that he could be sold in the summer transfer window, with a move away from United maybe being the best solution to re-find his form. United would then be able to cash in and potentially reinvest the money on bringing other players in. It means Erik ten Hag, or whoever is in charge after the post-season review, will have a decision to make over Rashford's future. If they do decide to sell, then the club would potentially be losing £40 million compared to what the player was worth just 2 years ago, according to a former Premier League chief. "I think Rashford could well be off," former Everton chief executive Keith Wyness told Football Insider. "It would be a surprise, but I think he's been unsettled this season. There could well be another couple of midfielders out the door as well, but the forward line is really where they have to strengthen. Rashford himself may want to go. I've seen Paris Saint-Germain linked for a long time, and a move to Europe may make sense. A while ago, he would have been a £100 million player. Now, if he wants to move, we could see something as low as £60 to £70 million. That would have been unthinkable, but if there's a willingness from both sides, then that's the level we could see." Taking a look at Rashford's market value on Transfermarkt shows that his value has stopped climbing since reaching a high of €85 million, £72.3 million, in December 2012. It dropped as low as €55 million, £46.8, in December 2022, before taking another upwards turn, but had again fallen back down to a current value of €60 million, £51 million. How much United will ask for Rashford if they decide to sell is still to be seen. But interested clubs would have been willing to pay a lot more just 2 years ago.